Hi, I'm Wade Cook. It's Labor Day 2010 and we're going to cook something a little bit different on the Stumps Baby today versus regular barbecue. We're going to try out a Big Bob Gibson's BBQ book Loaf Pan Chicken. So we're going to fix that, and we're also going to fix a little sausage fatty. We're going to roll that out, and then we've got some baked beans to throw in that baby as well. So right now I'm going to show you real quick how you can do that sausage. Okay, what I did was I put down just a thing of plastic wrap, my 1 pound chub of sausage down, and I'm just going to roll this thing till it kind of makes a rectangle. I'm going to try and get it square, but it never turns out real square.
Go.
So there we go. That's pretty much our chub of sausage, and it's rolled out where I'm going to roll it back up. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some cheese, put it in the middle, and I have some roasted red peppers. I think that might work well. I have just some minced red onion. I'll put that in there. Put in one more cheese. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to take it and we're going to roll it up. Trying to keep it in there, and we'll seal the ends. That should just roll right on up. Kind of resemble the chub again, seal the ends. Anything that's trying to get out. Go ahead and coat what they call a fatty in the rub, and I'm going to put this on. It's going to be 300 degrees because that's what it calls for that Big Bob Gibson Loaf Pan Chicken. And I'm going to cook this about to 165, 170 degrees, the sausage. It should be done now. So now I'm going to prepare the loaf chicken just as Big Bob Gibson says to, and actually it's Chris Lilly in the Big Bob Gibson cookbook. But here we have our chicken. And we have 3/4 cup of apple juice and 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire. And he says to coat it inside and out, let any excess fall right into that pan. So I'm going to take this and douse the chicken. I'll open it up, throw some in there. And then there's also a rub on that recipe that I've already made up. And that's what we're going to do next. After I coat this, so now I've made up the rub that it also calls for, and I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle that on. You can see that apple juice is laying all over it. And this is actually, I'm just going to cook it in this loaf pan. It's going to sit in there. He likens it almost to the beer can chicken, but says this is a little bit better and not as messy. I'm also going to take some of that rub and just throw it right in that cavity. Just coat it real good. And this is where, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to cook this at 300 degrees, and it should be done in maybe 2.5 hours. And it's smelling and looking pretty good. Okay, we're outside now. We got the old Stumps Baby cranked up. I have it set for 300. It's a little bit below 300 because I just set it. It's been running at 225 for an hour or two. I have a chunk of pecan there in the firebox. Have a guru on it, and now we're going to go ahead and put the chicken, the sausage, and the fine baked beans. I'm going to put the baked beans right below that sausage so that the sausage drippings kind of flavor it. And we open up the best cooker on the market out here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the chicken on the top shelf. That one sure does look good. I'm going to go ahead and put the chub of sausage next to it. And then down below the sausage, I'm going to put the baked beans. So that's looking good, and I'm also going to take the guru probe. I'm going to go ahead and just put that in the chicken. It's just an alarm on the guru I have set. There we have it, all the meat, the chicken, the sausage, and the beans on. We're going to let this come up to temp, and it should be about 2 hours. We should have some good eating. This Stumps baby is just probably one of the best little backyard cookers you could have. Versatile, moves around, it's insulated, built like a tank, and you're seeing a lot more Stumps Smokers at these competitions that everybody goes to. So, all right, we're about an hour and a half into the cook, and I got a thermopen here. I'm going to check the temperature real quick. Just take a look to see what everything's looking like. Well, that chicken's looking good. The Fattie is right at 166, so I think I'm going to pull that here in just a minute. I'm looking at the chicken. Chicken's saying about 139. Okay, it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes, and chicken registered 175 right in the thigh, so that looks like it's pretty well done, and the baked beans look good as well. So it looks pretty good. We'll see how it tastes. Alright, now here's the chicken all done. Smells delicious, and it looks just as good. Got a lot of moisture in there. I'm going to take it just a little slicer bite. That's some good stuff. Now here's the sausage, and you can see how it's beautiful smoke ring, and it's got some cheese and roasted red peppers in there. So that turned out great. That's some good stuff, good recipe. And again, that was from Big Bob Gibson's barbecue book. Buy it, try it, you'll like it.